What's up, guys? This is Mark from My Primal Being. Welcome to another episode of Mindset Monday. Today what I wanted to get into is to talk about finding, understanding, embracing, and then ultimately overcoming your limitations. Now, the beautiful thing about the modern world is that there is this massive menu of options of things that you can get into and try so that you can kind of explore what it is in your personal life, your own character, that you ultimately feel is sort of in line with your values and principles that you feel you can do for the rest of your life. The problem with this is there are so many options that it's easy to get lost in all those options, and then you find yourself kind of spinning your wheels for months, years, maybe even decades. And it's not all that rare to hear about how someone's in their 30s and they're still kind of trying to figure out what it is that they're trying to do with their lives. Now, I'm not trying to be some oppressive jerk and saying you're restricted to doing only a few things in your life. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I'm trying to say is sort of understanding what it is about your current situation, your circumstances, your understandings, and your current knowledge that's limiting you, so that you know how to push past them and become whatever it is that you intend to become. So say, for example, you're trying to get into a particular sport. Let's say basketball. Now, if you happen to be 5'0", it may be a little bit difficult for you to become a pro, but that's not to say it's a complete impossibility. After all, there is the example of the awesome Muggsy Bogues, who himself wasn't exactly the standard height in a sport that's dominated by guys that are 6'5" and beyond. In this particular circumstance, it was because of his dedication, focus, and his insistence to work really, really hard that made him the star that he was. Albeit he wasn't exactly a Michael Jordan or anything like that, but because of his raw abilities, and because of his willingness to put in the time, the effort, the energy, and understanding that in the particular skill or sport that he was trying to get into, there were limitations to what he can do. He pushed hard to take advantage of his particular advantages. He pushed hard to take advantage of the skills that he knew he was particularly good at. Now, whether you're trying to get into basketball, football, weightlifting, skydiving, snowboarding, or any number of the things that's particularly speaking to you and that really fires you up that you want to get into, first take a moment to really understand where you're at and what it's going to take to step up to the level that you want to achieve. You may not be aspiring to become the next Babe Ruth. You may not be looking to fulfill the spot of the next Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, but understand here, now, at this point, the amount of effort, dedication, and time it's going to take for you to overcome your particular set of limitations so that you can achieve those goals. Right now, if you're 15 years old and you know that this is the dream you happen to want to reach for, then by all means go for it. Go hard. Really commit yourself to putting in the time to do it. If you're 50 years old and trying to become the next Wayne Gretzky, it may be just a little bit more difficult to attain that dream. So to whatever scale that you can reach for that dream and really get at it, the irony here is that just because you're 50 and just because it may be a little bit harder for you to recover and learn and develop the way that you would have to in order to become the next Wayne Gretzky, it's not to say that you couldn't push yourselves to the absolute limits of your potential within your particular context. So drive hard to find out what those limits are every single time and crush them. Thanks for checking out my videos. Go ahead and comment down below. Leave me a rating. Let me know what you think. And go ahead and subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the videos I'll be posting every single Monday. And as always, have fun, be safe, and peace out.